I should have done this video like about a month or so ago when the event actually happened. But yeah, I'm doing it now. So here we go. I was in KSI's video. Obviously it was pretty mad when it happened. Pretty gassed up because we've been watching him since like year 7. So this is like early 2009, 2008. So that's a long time we've been watching this guy. Make stupid videos, go on to what he's doing now with like the boxing, the music, all that lot. But yeah, if you haven't seen it already, I'll play the video now.
Let's go. Wait, what? Man's been through a lot since then. I'm a different man, and I'm ready to play this game. Fuck's sake.
So for years now, sampling's been part of memes, part of popular videos. You know, people making videos out of the Domino's guy coming to their house and then making beats out of it. The Screaming Goat thing back in like 2013, 14. So looking at JJ's Reddit, there's so many memes, so many funny stuff, so much abuse as well, but there's not a lot of music stuff on there. There's a few tracks that people have made, like KSI type beats, but none like sampling. So I thought there was a little window of opportunity for me. And then I've been saying for ages I was going to do it. And it probably a couple of months before I actually decided to do it. And then with lockdown and everything that's happening, I just thought, oh, you know what, let's do it. The main thing that I was kind of looking out for when I finally decided to do it was just his videos, just watching it, seeing if there's any funny stuff. And then the main thing that, you know, KSI does is scream and laugh. So I thought, okay, let's pick one of the two. Screaming's a funnier one because obviously the video, the circumstances, you know, with the scary game. So I imported the audio with the whole track, found the screaming bit, or the right scream, because he screams quite a few times in it. So when I found what I was looking for, I cut it out and just dragged it onto a new audio track, still keeping the original one just in case I wanted to go back to it. And this was the first one that I cut out and tried. So there was a few different levels of screams, but I just kind of like that one as it's a bit like a melody instead of, you know, a straight scream. So it was usually called the XS24. That's how long the video should have come out because Logic have updated it since. But same principles apply really. So I dragged the audio into the zone and then made sure it was on a key that I kind of liked. And to be fair, because it was so easy, all I did was increase the bus reverb to about almost halfway, and that kind of gave it its ambience. And as well with the EXS or the new sampler, as you call it, you can go across all the notes and the pitch changes. So I just managed to find a kind of pitch I liked and then worked with that. I also quite liked the original audio before I even put it through the EXS24. So I just kind of kept that as like a little constant baseline thing, and I think it worked pretty nicely. So once I cut out all of the KSI bits, I thought, alright, let's make a beat. Kind of wanted to mess with like European techno raves, as I kind of watched a video from the Zach and Jay show about a techno rave. So that kind of inspired me with the beat. The drum setups are always the same throughout all my videos, so using the kick clap hats and then the fast hats, obviously EQing, using a few envelopers here and there just to tighten up the little bits and bobs. Because I was making it so quick, there was a few EQ edits, but especially with the techno bass, I just put it in raw as anything and just went from there and created a melody. And then literally it was just a case of choosing what drum beat I wanted with the bass line and then made sure all the audio kind of matched, and this is what it sounded like. So I thought it could get a bit repetitive. So if he was going to listen to the whole thing, he might turn it off if I just made like a, you know, a full beat of just techno. Stuff is kind of repetitive anyway with like dance music. So I thought if I just change it out and use a different kind of melody with the scream, something could work from that. So then I just messed around with a few different bits and bobs. So the original was about this length, which is highlighted here. I decided to add in a few bits of audio. That's why I kept the main block at the top, just in case I wanted to go back to it. So I just added in some funny bits like this bit.
I am mature enough to not scream.
And of course the intro as well with that. So then I needed the transition from the intro to the beat, and as always with kind of these sample videos, they do a kind of quite fast build up with the drums. And then once it was all together, I just added in a few different effects such as some risers. That's a built-in Logic one, and then that's the one I've had for years that I always use. And that was the kind of fundamentals of it. There was a few reverbs I needed to use, there was a few delays I needed to work on. Some of the last lines were a bit cut, as obviously the video was edited, so it wasn't going to be, you know, pure audio like you are in you know, when you record in a recording studio or you record vocals. And to be fair, I was pretty chuffed about it. I knew, you know, it was a funny thing to do. Post on TikTok, it didn't really get a lot of views on there. Just for copyright reasons, I just used a TikTok video just so it said @skateboot on the actual video, and I just decided to post it to JJ's Reddit. And after posting it, my phone just blew up. It had just constant messages. It was mad because I did it in the evening, had all the UK lot and I guess whoever was awake, and then obviously as time progressed, you know, more and more people saw it, and then next minute, in a space of I think a week or less than that, it was on 5.7 thousand views, which is ridiculous because that's the most I've ever had on anything. And like all the support was mad, people were saying this is the best thing. The thing is, this was so easy to make. Like, it took me, let's say, maybe 10-15 minutes. I didn't EQ everything. There's a few more bits I could have tightened up. On the whole, I could have made it a tad better, but nevertheless, it still banged and it made it in the video. So I couldn't ask for more really. And then after I was featured in the video, I got so many messages from, you know, friends, people who know me on like Snapchat and stuff, saying, "Oh, is this you in the video?" And it just kind of, it was mad for ages. It was just ridiculous. And then obviously I got more views on TikTok because people saw the actual TikTok. And then a few weeks went by, and then I saw this other guy post on JJ's Reddit a beat he made from his voice. And I was like, geez, this is mad, because he's probably seen my video and been like, "Oh, that bang views, let me do it." So it's kind of cool to see how I inspired someone to go on. And you know, you see in his Reddit videos, there's more and more music kind of things similar to what I did. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna boast myself up here. I started the trend of making me music for KSI, stating the facts. And nah, don't even at me, because I got the views to show it as well. So that's mad. It was such an easy video, and again, whoever watched it and whoever upvoted it, big up. Because obviously without the upvotes, JJ wouldn't have seen it, and you know, it wouldn't have made the video. So yeah, appreciate everyone who did that. But yeah, it's been a short video, it's been a long time coming, but we finally put it out. So obviously if this helps anyone, you know, wanting to make memes or wanting to get into sampling or the art of sampling or anything like that, I'm always happy to help. So it's been your boy Skateboot. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.